Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to you all students. And today we are going to start the chapter that is the Happy Prince in Detail. And it was written by Ch.5'The and I have given you a brief introduction about the author. Now, what is the introduction of the chapter? That is what we are going to do in this chapter. That is the Happy Prince, which we are now going a main character in this. Was a beautiful statue and he was covered with gold. The statue is fully covered with gold and he had sapphires for eyes and a ruby in his sweat. So what happened? It was fully covered with gold and the eyes of the statue was made up of sapphires and ruby was a small ruby was fixed on the sword of that prince. And why did he want to part with all the gold that he had and he precious stones? And what happened? He was thinking to give away all his gold, precious stones and everything to the people. Why the statue wanted to do that? Let us go through the chapter and know that why he is doing such a kind of thing and to whom he was helping and what he got from that. Who helped him? As a statue he cannot do anything, but who helped him to do that? Everything we are going to do in this chapter. So see here, far above the city, on a tall column stood the statue of the Happy Prince. He glittered all over with thin leaves of fine gold. For eyes he has two bright sapphires and a large red ruby glowed on his sword with it. So what happened? High above, there was a city, we can say, high above, from that city which was very high, we can say the statue was, and on a tall column, it was very tall from that, we can see, and stood the statue of the Happy Prince. The statue was standing on that and he was glittered all over the thin leaves. The thin leaves was being filled with the body of the Happy Prince with gold, and for eyes he had two bright sapphires. The eyes of the princess was made up of sapphires and a large red ruby glowed on his sword hilt. So sword hilt, we can see here, the sword hilt will be there, in that it was glittered. And one night there flew over the city a little swallow. There was a little swallow which was flying on the night over the statue. And what happened? His friends had gone away to Egypt 6 weeks before. 6 weeks before. How many weeks before the group of this swallow has went? 6 weeks before. And this swallow was staying over there by admiring the beauty of the nature. The swallow was admiring the beauty of the nature over there and he was staying over there for around 6 weeks and it had happened. And what happened? But he had stayed behind, then he decided to go to Egypt too. Now what happened? After 6 weeks, the swallow started to decide to go to Egypt to join the group. And now what happened? All day long he flew. The whole day used to flew around the city, and at night time he arrived at the city. He was flying over here and there in the natural, we can say, rivers, overseas and everything, and now at the night time he came to the city. So where shall I put up? That is, where shall I now sleep? We can say put up means end up, now just sit. So that time what he was saying, he said, I hope the town has made preparations, This phrase shows that day all has been silent. Now all the people of the city has been slept, taking a rest now. Then he saw the statue on the tall column. On the tall column there was a statue, so he decided that he would stay over there. So I will put up there, he cried, he said. And it is a fine position with plenty of fresh air. It was so tall that from that place he could get, the swallow could get a very fresh air. So the swallow decided to sit on the statue. So he alighted just between the feet of the happy prince. Between the feet of the happy prince, the swallow decided to sleep. Now see, you can see here in the feet of that happy prince, the swallow decided to sleep. Now this is what happened, who was the happy prince, and how the swallow went over there and sat over there. Now let us see what is happening after that. So you can see here, I have a golden head. So now what happened? The swallow, as a bird, he can sleep anywhere. So he is thinking that it was made up of gold. So I am sitting over there, means I am sleeping on a golden bedroom. You can see here, he said softly to himself. And as he looked round and he prepared to go to sleep, but just as he was putting his head under his wing, a large drop of water fell on him. So what happened? As he was just prepared to sleep on the feet of the statue, the bird, the swallow, was thinking that some drop of water is falling on him. So he just putting his head down to his wings. We can say when a bird sleeps, the head will be inside the wings, like that. The bird is also putting his head inside the wings and going to sleep, but at the same time what happened? A drop of water fell on the bird. Now what happened? What a curious thing, he cried. What a curious thing means, what an important thing. What happened? Why the drop of water is falling on me? Because the city looks beautiful. There is no clouds and anywhere to come as a rain. So see here, there is not a single cloud in the sky. The stars are quite clear and bright, and yet it is raining. So we cannot decide that it is going to rain also, because the sky is very clear. How could it be a drop of water? From where the drop of water is coming? So then another drop fell. What happened? One drop fell. Okay, somewhere it has been. But another drop also fell on the, what happened? The bird. Now, what happened now? What he was telling? What is the use of a statue if it cannot keep the rain off? So here what happened? This bird is saying that what is the use of a statue? The statue is so big that it cannot keep the water without falling on me. What is the use of it then? Like that the bird is saying. So here you can see here, he said, I must look for a good chimney pot, and he determined to fly away. Now what happened? The swallow thought that if I will sit here, I will become wet and I cannot sleep properly. So I have to find some chimney, means his place to sleep, where he cannot, where he will be safe. So he was thinking that I will see some another chimney pot where I can sleep peacefully. So he determined and he decided to fly away from there. But what happened? But before he had opened his wings, a third drop fell, and he looked up and saw. What happened? When he was taking his head from the wings and saw that the third drop fall on him. So now what the swallow is doing? The swallow is looking up. What is that? What did he see? What he was seeing that the eyes of the happy prince were filled with tears, and tears were running down his golden cheeks. You can see here from the tears of the, we can see the eyes from that happy prince, it was filled with tears and it was dropping and dropping on that swallow. That was the drop. It was the tears of the happy prince which fallen on the swallow. So now see here, his face was so beautiful in the moonlight that the little swallow was filled with pity. He also felt sorry for that. What happened now? Why this statue is crying? So what he was doing? Who are you? He said. So he was asking that, who are you? And I am the happy prince. The prince is saying, I am the happy prince. And why are you weeping then? So the bird is asking, why are you crying then? So ask this swallow, you have quite good statue, you are so beautiful, then why you are crying like that? The swallow is asking the happy prince. So here, I hope you have understood, because now what happened, the swallow is thinking that he got a good bedroom, and afterwards what happened when the drop of water fell on the swallow thought that it is raining, but it was not raining. It was the tears coming from the statue's eyes, that is the happy prince's eyes, and he was the one asking the prince about the reason why he was crying. So next we will see that why the prince is crying actually. See here, when I was alive and had a human heart, when the prince is giving answer to this swallow, that why he was weeping, why he was sad. So he was saying that when I was here, I is the happy prince. Happy prince was alive and a human heart. Now he has a lead heart, where he was made up of lead and it was covered with gold. But before that, when he was alive, he was a human heart. That time, the answer to the statue, I did not know what tears were. I don't know that what is tears. There is no tears in my eyes as well as in the eyes of the people. And for I live in the palace, and where sorrow is not allowed to enter. And when I was staying on the palace, where I could see that there would be no sorrow, suffering among the people, and I never made them arrive anymore. And my country is called me the happy prince, and then happy indeed I was. Not only from the mouth the people were calling me the happy prince, I was happy, because some people may say with the mouth that I am happy, but they are not happy by inside. This happy prince is saying that no, my people call me happy prince as I was happy also. So I lived and so I died. When I was living also I was happy. When I am dying also happy, because I could see my people happily and I went. Now that I am dead, they have set me up here so high that I can see the ugliness, all the misery of my city, and though my heart is made of lead, I cannot choose but flee. So here the prince is saying so sorrowfully, we can say so sad in a misery way, that now as a statue, when I am standing here, I could see the ugliness, sorrowness, suffering of the people which was spread among the people, that I cannot go and help them. By having the lead heart, I cannot go and help them. What happened? The only way which I can show is weeping. That only crying I can do. I cannot do anything. But what is he? Not solid gold, said this swallow to himself. Was that not a solid gold? Like that swallow is saying to himself. He was too polite to make any personal remarks. So he was so polite, the swallow was so polite to the prince that he may not mistake the swallow. This was the reason why the happy prince was crying, that he was not able to see the happiness among the people, and where he could not see the happiness, he was not able to go and help them as he was standing as a statue. So what happened here? This was the reason why the happy prince was sad, and now what they are going to do with that? Now what the swallow is going to do with the prince, let us do in the next part of the video. Till here, I hope you have understood the story. Just read your textbook once, you will understand also easily. Now I will move on to the next part of the chapter in the next video. Thank you and have a